Politics thrives on semantics, and the battle between the words intervention and interference has become central to the storm surrounding KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi. Two words, similar in structure, are now being used as political weapons in Parliament, each carrying a different moral weight and legal implication. The Commissioner insists he intervened. His critics insist he interfered. The debate may sound like a linguistic technicality, but in law enforcement, these two concepts are worlds apart. To intervene means to step in to prevent wrongdoing, miscarriage of justice, or procedural flaws. To interfere means to obstruct, manipulate, or improperly influence an investigation. The case that sparked this verbal war began with the arrest of the acting head of the Busha Correctional Centre. Drugs and ammunition were found, not on her person, but outside her state residence. This immediately raised questions about possible evidence planting. When the Commissioner received a WhatsApp message from Brown Mogotsi, complete with a leaked SAP-13 record, he panicked. He believed he was being framed. He believed the arrest may have been fraudulent. And he believed the officers needed guidance. So he called them. He told them to test the drugs, ensure DNA analysis was conducted, avoid wrongful detention, follow procedure, prevent civil litigation. He framed these actions as protective. But Parliament wasn't convinced. ActionSA MP Doreen James argued that no matter how he frames it, the Commissioner inserted himself into an active arrest. She emphasized that his influence, even if verbal, could sway junior officers. MK Party MP David Skosana pushed the opposite view. As Provincial Commissioner, he is expected to intervene. This is where political strategy kicks in. If you support the Commissioner, intervention is a heroic word. If you oppose him, interference is a damning one. The ANC historically uses this semantic trick when defending allies. Opposition parties use it when attacking them. SAPS leadership uses it to justify caution. Parliament uses it to frame narratives. The public, meanwhile, is left confused because the two words are being used not based on accuracy, but political convenience. Let's dissect them logically. If the Commissioner believed evidence might be planted, he had grounds to intervene. Drugs outside a residence. A correctional facility staff member leaked SAP-13 logs. Political middlemen sending evidence. This scenario demands oversight. But if he called officers in a way that changed their decision-making, it becomes interference. Senior officers may feel intimidated. The timing matters, the framing matters, the political context matters. This is why Parliament is divided, not along factual lines, but political ones. The real problem is not the Commissioner's actions. The real problem is that SAPS lacks a clear, enforced protocol for when senior officials may step into active cases. Without that line drawn, everything becomes subjective. One person calls it professionalism. Another calls it corruption. One party calls it oversight. Another calls it abuse of power. This is the danger of policing in a political climate. Because once semantics enter the battlefield, truth becomes negotiable. The Commissioner's actions, whether right or wrong, now exist inside a politically weaponized vocabulary space where interference implies guilt, intervention implies heroism, and neither word is truly neutral. This linguistic battle will shape public opinion more than the facts. Because in South Africa, political actors know one thing very well: if you control the definition, you control the narrative.